So like they short GME more when market goes down, so the downwards movement in GME looks natural, but it's actually much more exaggerated than the market. Yes. The market extremely liquid. GME not, right? And if they have a bid gap to short, they'll short it in order to drive the price down further. That way they can use fewer shorts to affect the same downward price movement. And because there's no fucking buy pressure on GameStop at all, it's effective. If you had to publicly associate with a New York gang, which one would it be and why is it the Woos? I don't know. Just scalp $3 in AMC. Am I a trader now? If you want to be. Isn't Jimmy being dragged down by the market? It's the market downturn being used as an excuse to manipulate the price. The market downturn is being used as to their advantage. I heard DRS causes FTDs. Is that true? I mean, yes, but that's not a bad thing. Sounds like the FUD that's been spread about you on Superstock. Weak. Yeah. Sounds like horseshit. I think that in 1 week chart we can bounce on the lower triangle's edge. Your opinion? In the 1 week chart. No, no, this is from the daily, so I have to adjust. Hold on. Sure, but I would say that we fell through a stronger trend initially. A nice bounce there at 173. It's not strong. It's definitely not picking up any steam right now, unless we get a break to the upside, but our volume's crap. They need to move GME to extremes on the price scale, right? They need to move it between its high and its low to generate liquidity. If no one's selling here and no one's selling here, then they have nowhere to generate liquidity. And so this is why volatility picks up to the up and downside, right? Because there's no liquidity. They need shares. Whether you think they hedge or you don't, they do. And to hedge, they need shares. And not just to hedge naked calls that they sell in the options market, right? They need hedges for other positions as well. And when the stock can no longer be used to hedge, they either have to bail on their positions or they have to find a way to generate liquidity. And the only two ways to do that are by raising or lowering the price. So nobody sold at 250 and nobody's selling at 177. It puts them in a tough spot. Thoughts on AMC? What's it doing? Ooh, broke back down below 29. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like people are still mostly holding it. It will stabilize. We'll find a floor and stabilize there. Why doesn't the price just go up as long as no one is selling? Is it a lack of demand? Yes. If they're short volatility, why are they creating volatility? They're not. That's why they drop the price slowly in order to avoid creating volatility. But they want the price down too, because they're also short the stock, right? So what do you do if you want the price and IV to drop? You have two options. You either drop it very, very slowly on both fronts. But this is a problem. The problem with this is that it makes it much harder to get the price in the range you want it, right? You're able to bleed IV this way, but it tends to stabilize as buying pressure remains nearly consistent with that weak sell pressure. Or you drop it hard, spike IV a little, and then once it's in the price range you want it, you let it trade sideways. This method is more effective. So allow the IV to go up briefly, a day or two, and then find a level where you need the price, and then just let it trade there. If IV's picking up on the current price action, it's not because of the movement. Is IV pick? IV's about the same. IV on the weeklies is picking up. Ooh. But 17th and out, nothing. IV's high there. Yeah, IV's picking up on the weeklies, but it's still very low on the like the monthlies. And let me check. What's the next monthly? That was the 17th, so I guess Feb. And we can't see the fucking IV on Feb. April IV's low. December 17th IV is pretty low. Hold on, let me refresh this. It's low at the money. Offset strikes are more. It's not excessive. The weekly IV is high. Which could be because we're moving towards earnings, so they're raising IV right now. I was able to perfectly get a Feb 200C at the dip today. That's awesome, man. Is this MOASS? I don't know. Does the opposite effect of ETFs buying when we are running add to the pressure up as much as it does down? Yes. What do we expect? Especially if we start gapping up, right? And they have larger amounts to buy in shorter time frames. This is like the weight of GME and XRT back in January went up like 150% or something like that. Or 1500%. Dad, please clip like the last 7 minutes. Sure.